on this podcast, I'm going to talk about so many different subjects. I know a small one earlier on, but this is basically the proper one. The thing is the problem with the teenagers, and especially with the parents, I think the problem is they always look at their son or even their daughter sometimes as being this perfect angel, and it's get fronted for even throwing a stone or even throwing an egg at someone's window if they're caught. They don't acknowledge what their son has been done. They always come up with, my son never done this, my son never done that, or something like, my daughter never done this, or my daughter never done. They don't take an acknowledge of the person who actually was done. Like, instance, if someone's window was smashed, or even had a stone and a tracked in someone's window, they wouldn't take, I think, maybe even apologising for the behaviour of the child, because the behaviour of the child is very, like, it feels like if the child gets too much and it gets away with too much, it just feels like, okay, you let the one loose. Then the argument is, and you had a child, why did you have a kid? And you're going to let your child run loose, and you're going to say, your child was caught. What happens to that? People, even this type of age, they always go, my child never done this, my child never done that. You know, the evidence is there. And this way you get a lot, they don't take responsibility. Nah, one mother is here, had instance with, has apologised for their son's behaviour, even their daughter's behaviour. They always make up excuses. They paint them off of being this perfect angel, but the reason for the because they let their kids one wild to do whatever they want. And even though they know the child sometimes instead of hanging around in a certain group of people are probably telling them what to do, the parent authority in this type of area is basically not even doing anything about it. They don't say to the child is take them out of the group of the friends, even ones that know their bad eggs, and even then know what to them. Or basically let them loose, let to their own devices, and they think, okay, I can give an instance of a bouncy castle. I'll be fine talking about, I don't want to mention the name. A child, all the students in this area, I basically put money together in there for being nice for the kids. This was on Paddy's Day. And the mother basically said, I'm not paying that. You know, all the parents paid €25 each. And the mother told one of the neighbours, fuck off. Just fuck off. And send the door in the house to do something different. But a half an hour later, they sent the child out. And they went on the bouncy castle. And one of the parents asked the child because the child didn't pay. And this is a movie based thing, it's €25. I was told to F off. And this tells, 12 or 13 years old, telling that full album to fuck off. Then, after they got off the bouncy castle, I was trying to put down the bouncy castle, what they bought. And even though the child was told to go to use his blankets, and the mother sent them out just to jump on the bouncy castle, and go how she reacted. And this is the problem with even with mothers and also a lot of parents, they let their kids run wild. And that's why you have a lot of these social behaviour, because more of these people are let them loose. They're let to do all this destruction. If be throwing a stone at a bus, throwing a stone at a Lewis, jumping on people and so on, basically, so on and so forth. They just let the one wild, and you respond to parents on it. They don't seem to take responsibility in the sense to say, someone throwing a stone at my window, and I caught them, and as a draft tracked to my window, and the parent, I go up to them after the child was caught. They don't take the responsibility. Say, I apologize for it. They don't seem to see the bill. They just say, bah 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 bah. Basically, and this is the output of where you have these bad kids, because it's that means the source fault. It is basically someone is the parents' fault, and the other is the parents' fault, because that's what they let their kids one off to be doing. And some of these kids in this type of area where I live, is basically they end up either selling drugs or being on drugs, and and this way is already people in this area don't even pass our limits here. There's already these people end up being dropouts, being uneducated, and even discriminating against people with disabilities and so on, because they're not educated. They might make themselves feel big, and they're basically saying, blah blah blah, I can't do what I want. And this is the problem with these parents. They don't do anything, and they are responsible about it. And there's so education in Ireland, there's not enough knowledge there about people with disabilities and so on. Is Eminem a guest in hip hop? No, I just think in all these broadcasts to the Breakfast Club, and also the likes of Lord Amar and the rest of these hypocrites, are treating this nerd called Lemon. I think it's more like not cause they hate Eminem. I thought he's a guest. It's more because, like Brad, it's all like tricks and rules, because we're painting earlier on about even YouTube videos in a newer broadcast about certain outways, because unfortunately with these people ourselves, they get their tricks and rules, in go to get their hate, they also get their views, and that is a lone fact what goes on in YouTube and other social media platforms. It's more like it sells more, because more hate you give a person in social media is more tricks and more views. I can name a couple of platforms who basically focus on, let's say I took a penalty shootout. I was a world class player. If I missed that penalty, there's so much hate and elimination, and this is the problem with Twitter. It's not of something true on these other platforms. Well, I think this raw language is what would be benefited in these other platforms. What could be used and not to be used. Do I hate Donald Trump? I don't hate the person. I just think he thought of it up himself in his own opinions, and even of a leader. Like, he basically are slagging scientists about a vaccine and basically being racist in every possible way, and we lost the election. He basically caused a war in his own country, and I didn't afford that. How he don't withdraw his trade is more like ridiculous. He basically told police officers and so on that basically shoot them down at the time protesting. Mm. So how can you deal with it like that? And he's not doing that, and how he's trusting people, scientists, and all type of ways, and causing seductions on Twitter. Ingo, you're the leader of the country. What the hell are you going on Twitter? You're the leader of the country. You're supposed to be doing things for the country, but God, you're causing arguments with those celebrities, basically saying controversial things, and again, back to the Eminem thing, it's more like tricks and views just to get a reaction and a trick and a view. Same with Lords of Mar and these noir idiots who don't even have a say in hip hop. I think Meek Mill lesson in hip hop, but the reason he probably wanted that so to give his view and opinion to get a trick and view cuts. Again, it sells, and again, it's all for tricks and views. Tom MacDonald, Mr. fucking wannabe Eminem. What? I do listen to some of the outwears of some of the stuff he said. Like they seem to pick an Eminem for his past, and Tom MacDonald is doing this for the views. Is doing this for basically he hates gays, he hates transgender people. He openly said he hated black people. He had a song basically saying, "Oh, no lives matter," and he basically has so many different songs. What a lot of people don't agree on, but where's the consequence for that? Because even make consequence for nothing actually gets cancelled in consequence. You can name one thing that's been cancelled in consequence. At the game in Vice City in the radio message there, so you're being dog. And that's what you're so hate because Eminem for his past, but Tom MacDonald is constantly in his music put out his opinion about gay people and so on, but you seem to be critical director and you pick Eminem's past, but Tom MacDonald is saying constantly, as a right wing person, from Canada, I'm from the US, giving his opinion on so many different things. What seems to be okay with Americans and so on, but Eminem said in 2000, and it basically said this and that, is all hate him for that, but it's the opposite with Tom MacDonald. Even on the sound rapper, probably not even under rapper, probably underrated rapper, probably be up there in your eyes and MF and Zach, but Dax, but it's pretty critical. I guess the Tom MacDonald Eminem, and he seems to be allowed to say whatever he likes, and he gets away with it. Like, he be underrated rapper to use, but if you look at his opinions, I say, okay, his opinions are out there, that's fair enough. This is speaking to mainly his raps. But he's allowed that. And I'm got so much hate for it. And I think he's underrated. Same with Dax. I think he'd be up there with Kenya and so on. But let's say it out. I think WWE, in fact, is hated on it. Ingo is loved it. I only reason WWE took action the way they did take action because of a certain name. And WWE basically he made it a PC product, and that's why WWE now is not as good as it used to be. And be honest, WWE kept things more or less the same, and just basically why would I done? I wouldn't be active to the incident, but I probably would have 3 or 4 years. Then I would have put back up to 13 or 14, because WWE is basically not the same company used to be, but you look back how it used to go on. I knew how they treated women was a bit too far, yeah. But see how even see Eminem's trying to sell back to his Infinite. So Dudley got a lot of hate for how it went on back in these days. A lot of hate. But Eminem changed his sell up there, I think it was PC 10. He's probably even more hating on because he's saying he's our latest rapper, he's rapping like Will Smith. That's what I mean, like it's hate when you choose to hate anything, and that is a critical thing about a lot of things. Like with the Tom McDonald's, I mean, I think Tom McDonald gets away with too much, to be honest. Same with Chris Brown, and Chris Brown does something. To be honest, he apologizes, and Chris Brown still has fans, and not even one counter concert has cancelled anything their whole lives. The actors I hate is basically one of them I hate is Owen Sack. The Owen Sack basically is a child head for Eminem. I all these don't be actors. And Tom and Cosby dropped. The amount of reactors to that album, say fucking Lemonhead because he thinks he's a fucking a troll. Because Eminem thinks he's all for attention and tricks. And even the Eminem album. And the same happened the likes of 50 Cent and Tupac. They got a lot of hate for the viewers, and also the NBA, Nas, Jay-Z for the albums. You can say hate of things, but you can't get Eminem tricks. This is Jay-Z, this is Nas, and all these new artists. Sunday. And that's all I want to speak about today. That's the Turner Street Podcast.